Yeah. Oh man, check the street. Toilet. Don't ever go into that toilet, man. Seriously. Cunts come from the place with the upside down horse and piss shit. All sorts of shady shit goes down in that toilet, man, eh? We got the local tram stop. Sometimes, man, I take that tram up to Docklands. They had $5 So Good ice cream yesterday. Insane deal. I mean, you got to stock up when they provide you with the opportunity, man. It's foolish not to buy ice cream when it's on sale. It's foolish. Like, I like to buy shit every day that I need, but at the same time, man, when it's on sale, you got to capitalize. That's a rule. Shouts to this bike. You guys are getting the good treatment, man. This shit's 4K with the front lens. Shouts to this bike, man. Look at this D-log. I don't know what that is, man, eh? Recycling bin, green bin, go get car. This is one of those cars that you can go online with. Bro, I'm out of breath, eh? I just ate way too much oatmeal, man. I had peaches with coconut water too because I ran out of blueberries. It was amazing. Shouts to my fellow Asian brother over there. Go get car. You can get this shit online. Let's move over here. 420 Victory Tower. Shouts to 420 heads out there. Subway. We love you, Subway. Right next to Taco Bell, man. Subway next to Taco Bell. You know what I mean? Subway, you know, if you eat Subway, I used to eat Subway. Get this, man. I ate Subway for every day back in 2013 for at least 1 year. Yeah, it was criminal, okay? It was criminal. I don't even want to tell you what sub I got, all right? But the key point is Subway's reserved. It's reserved. Like, I only eat Subway when I'm at least, it's got to be past like a 400 kilometer radius from my house, you know what I mean? At least 150 k's from the nearest town. I mean, civilization. I mean, where they have, I don't know, H&M or something, you know what I mean? It's like Outback food. So shouts to Subway, man. It's got to have a refill thing too. Then we got Taco Bell. This is big boy shit. Taco Bell's, it's big boy food, man. Seriously, you know, like, this is a dungeon. It's a dungeon, dude. Look, man. You know what I mean? This is the dungeon of truth. I don't know what those bins are, man. I need a vacuum cleaner, dude. I need to buy a vacuum cleaner. You know, we always say we're going to buy a vacuum cleaner, but we never do, man. Because they're just so expensive. And you want a good vacuum cleaner, you know what I mean? 2 years ago, I gave my vacuum cleaner to a junkie, man. I don't know why. It was a sick vacuum cleaner. I regret it. It is what it is that way. China Bank. Shouts to all the Chinese people out here. And then we move over. This is the hill. Man, this is my Mount Everest every morning, I tell you what. I'm about to break my fast in 20 minutes. Shouts to you, man. I just had porridge with soy milk and blueberries. The veggie patty tastes decent though. Has egg whites in it. I think in the UK it has egg whites. In Australia, you know, dudes used to get on my case for eating veggie patty, man. You know, in Australia, it's vegan. Okay. I don't know about the US. I don't know about UK. Shout out to the veggie patty, man. It's an awesome option. Don't be going to Subway for your own wallet. Bro, honestly, dude, I drank too much water and too much oatmeal. Don't be going to Subway and getting a salad sub. Fuck you if you do that. I've done it before. I've got friends who've done it before, and we weren't in correct states of mind. It's a rip-off. You need to get the veggie patty sub, man. I had vermicelli noodles. Shouts to you, Paul, bro. Good to see you, man. Super hydrated, too hydrated, dude. Too hydrated, eh? But you gotta I gotta have the, if I don't drink enough water now, by the time it hits 12 o'clock, I'm just like, you know what I mean? I feel disgusting. I got a boyfriend and I'm so happy. Shout out to you, man. Wilhelm, I thought, when did you get a boyfriend, bro? I thought last week you decided you were gay. I stopped getting Subway at work at Heinz Bean with broccoli, carrots. The sub was $7, where my lunch now is $2.40. It's insane how much money you can save, man, eh? If you just take a step back and you look at your habits, 9 times out of 10, you can save more money by improving, you improve quality of life, you save more money. It's crazy, man. You know what I mean? Like, I always spend the most money when I'm just doing shit. It doesn't even improve my quality of life, man. You got to sit back and say, literally, man, it's like, you know what I mean? Like, you sit back and you have to look at your diet and be like, why am I paying? It's backwards, man. It's Illuminati. It's like, why am I paying more for less? I've been a massive partaker in this behavior. What I mean is, why am I buying the shit with less calories for more money? It's mind-boggling. Okay, maybe if you're fucking, I don't know, maybe if your contest lean or something, it's feasible. But, I mean, if you're just a regular human being, it's just beyond me, man. It's actually beyond me. You know what I mean? It's beyond me, man. It's beyond me. Like, I see dudes getting small Diet Cokes. I'm like, bro, there's, at least have, if you're gonna do that, at least go to the supermarket and buy the big one for like $1.10 on sale, knockoff brand. Shouts to you, Wilhelm, man. I'm happy for you, brother. If you're good, I'm good. I'm so lucky, man. Shouts to you saving money. I got my girlfriend. She's always on my case about the money thing, man. She's turned me into a saving man. There's a line though. I walk a fine line. When I want to spend the money, I spend it. I'm not. You gotta. If you need to spend the money and you want, not if you need to. If you want to spend the money, you can't be afraid to spend it. But at the same time, you gotta save, man. I'm so bad at wasting money on pastries and cookies and shit. Same. I used to be the same, especially depending on what I'm doing for work, man. Like, I used to go to work and just spend I'd have to work 5 hours. Like, by the time I hit my 5th hour at work, I would have paid off my daily food bill. You know what I mean? Like, it was just ridiculous. It's like, work less, save more. It's like you earn more. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm the sale kingpin at the moment, dude. It's oatmeal. Literally, I looked at my thing yesterday. It doesn't seem like much, brother, but you got to think about it. You got to think about it, man. Like, yesterday I saved $10, man. $10 man. You know what I mean? $10, bro. That's a heinous amount of money, man. $10 just on saving on items that were savings. Just everything was savings. The dark chocolate was on sale. The ice cream was on sale. The oatmeal, it was on sale. You know what I mean? There was nothing that wasn't on sale. I was just thinking, like, this is amazing, man. You know what I mean? Baked beans, 60 cents, man. Every day of the week, like. Are you kidding me, man? It's too good to be true. It's too good to be true, dude. I've got to start making my own coffee, man. Seriously, I spend $3 a day on coffee. It's too much, man. You know what I mean? That's too much money to be spending on coffee. I just enjoy, the 7-Eleven experience. Maybe I enjoy that, you know what I mean? Maybe that's something I'm willing to pay up, because I just enjoy, walking to the 7-Eleven, what's up, I'm not a fan of antidepressants, bro. You know what I mean? It's hard, man. It's hard to comment on something like that because it's all really dictated by the situation. And some cunts are actually psychotic, man. And I don't know, man. There might be cases out there where dudes are seeing crazy shit where it's like, mate, you need to take something, otherwise you're going to kill someone. You know, there's probably situations out there that call for that. You know what I mean? 9 times out of 10, the dudes who get on the antidepressants, it's like, mate, you know what I mean? It's just, it's like, there's a million things you could do before that. You look at the situation, you seriously think, man, you went from 0 to 5,000 in one step. You know what I mean? Like, you had a bad month, and now you're on antidepressants. Or you had a bad year, and now you're on antidepressants. Like, you felt sad, now you're on antidepressants. It's like, wow, man, it's life, dude. You're allowed to be sad. Get used to it. It's the way of the river, bro. You know what I mean? So, do you have the same opinion on anxiety meds? Yeah, 100%. Anxiety meds, 100%, man. I think it's normal. I think, dude, I think to a certain level, it's normal to be anxious sometimes. When I get anxious, it's always for a reason, dude. It's never, I don't just wake up anxious, man. Even if it feels like I woke up anxious, there's usually a reason I'm waking up anxious, or I feel anxious, or it feels like my chest is tight, or I feel uncomfortable, I feel like my hands are sweating. I've had that, dude. I've had my hands sweating, waking up with my chest tight, holding my chest. I used to hold my chest for a fucking year and a half, dude. My mum used to look at me like, what's wrong with your heart, dude? And I just said, I feel like God's got his hand on it and is squeezing it 24/7. You know what I mean? It's for a reason, bro. You know, I like to think of it like I'm trying to be something's wrong with me. I got to work it out. Something's happening I'm not aware of. Even at the time you're not aware of it, but you need to work it out. You know what I mean? I would say that the majority of people on anxiety medication probably. No, not shouldn't. I mean, a lot of the people on anxiety medication don't need anxiety medication, bro. They just had a fucking bad year, a bad 2 years, a bad month. They went to the doctor, and the doctor was like, look, I'm going to do what I do all the time. Write you a script. Boom, here you go. Here's a Band-Aid. Get used to it. Now you become the anxious victim, and the first thing you tell me is, I've got anxiety. It's like, cool. Maybe tell me your fucking name before you tell me you have anxiety, dude. Maybe that's your problem. Shouts you waking up at 5:30 running through walls, man. Big up, man! How do I support someone when I don't agree with what they're doing? I want to support my family, I want to help that, but you can't feel... I want to help, but do you feel you can only help when they want to change themselves? You can't force someone to do anything. All you can do is just be there, be the influence, have your effect. Beyond that, you can't force a cunt's hand. You know what I mean? So don't kill yourself over anything, bro. Just do what you feel is right, I guess, man. And if you don't agree with what they're doing, don't support them. You know, it's that simple, man. Some people feel the rain. Let's get where shouts to you, man. I'm not a fan of antidepressants. I'm not a fan of medication, man. For the majority of people, man. Obviously, there's exceptions to the rule out there. You know what I mean? There's exceptions to the rule out there, man. Always, but... Big up, lad! Good to see you, man. Good to see you. I'm leaning on shit again, man. I gotta stop leaning on shit, dude. I haven't seen What the Health, man. I was watching Lord of the Rings Extended Edition Return of the King last night, man, for like an hour. Then I fell asleep. Oh, puppy. Antidepressant medication, like Xanax and shit, all that kind of shit, man. You know what I mean? Like, I would easily get addicted to Xanax, man. You feel like you're walking around in a tracksuit, dude. I remember, dude, I used to take Xanax when I went on flights. You know, my tooth was infected the other week. I was in so much fucking pain, man. Like, it was unbearable pain in my skull that I took a few Xanaxes, right? And I was just thinking in my head, like, no wonder. It's just so easy to get addicted to it, dude. It literally feels like I remember when I was a kid, man, and I was hell fat. I used to lay in my bed, right? And there was always this feeling I'd get come. Shout out if you know this feeling, let me know. It would be like raining outside, and I'd be like in a hoodie and a tracksuit pants, and I'd be in my bed, and it'd be like the cold air would be blowing on the back of my ears and head, and I could hear the sound of like the wind, but I'd be in like a warm bed, and it was like this it was this just like beautiful like cold and hot feeling. And I felt so comfortable in my tracksuit. That's what Xanax feels like, bro. Like you walk down the street, I used to walk down the street and be like, I'm trying to be sad right now, but I can't. You know what I mean? Like I'd be trying to frown, but I couldn't frown, man. Like I just felt numb to everything. So I would not be taking it, man. You mean Naomi, bro? You mean Naomi? Yeah, she's on here, you know. Hopefully she comes next year for the ride, man. I'd love to see her finish it, man. She's a fucking freak athlete, man. Yeah, shout out to Ron McNeil, I agree, man. I mean, that's where they're probably it's valid. Yeah, that feeling's amazing. I live for that feeling, man. It's a shame I don't have a window on my room behind my head. If you're ever gonna get rich and build your own house, make sure that there's a window behind your fucking, or you have the opportunity, place your bed next to the window. I don't know, man. Maybe I'll catch a new Transformers. The Dudementary shouts you. How's Thailand, Louis Govey? Fill us in. Shouts Joey C. Boom, bam. You know, I've been sending a lot of booms, man. You gotta hit, dude. What you gotta do, man. What you gotta do is, you gotta go on Face. You gotta use, if you got iPhone, man. Next time there's a boom moment, go into the gifts, man, and type in boom and get the Denzel one in training dates. The first one when you type in boom, it's just sitting there going, bang. I sent it to my fucking mum, man. Are Arab people obsessed with politics, or is it important? No, because Arab people just have been fucked over by politics for years, man. We're all pretty much fucked over by, but they're at the forefront of. Think about all the wars that have happened, most of the wars that have happened in the last like fucking I don't know how many years, man. The Arab people have been suffering for a long time, just like everyone out there has been suffering for a long time too. But I mean, a lot of the big wars have been happening in the Middle East, man. So naturally, Arab people like to talk about politics. Oh, I thought you said Arab. Man. I thought I saw Arab, man. You see, here another Arab fucking hopping on the politic chat. Yeah, politics, of course. I mean, it affects everybody. You know, it'd be stupid not to talk about it. You know, you don't have to talk about it every fucking second. Yeah, Audrey, yes. How hard is it to fly to Palestine? It's not really hard. I mean, you can go to Jordan, catch a bus to the border, cross the border. You can go to Israel. You can fucking, go to the Palestinian territory. Martial arts, I'm a fan of martial arts, man. I've always been I'm a fan of martial arts hardcore, man. All fighting sports I'm a fan of, man. You can potentially do both, Louis V. Can you give me any advice for lifting and bulking? Eat a lot of food and try hard. That's the advice, bro. Try hard, eat food, take it a step further, write down your lifts, try and improve over time. I don't drink Gatorade, man, unless the occasion calls for it. Unless I'm out in the middle of nowhere, I need sugar quick, I need a Gatorade. It doesn't really matter, man, if you're an introvert, advantageous in life to be an introvert or extrovert. I don't think it matters. I think introvert, extrovert, that's bullshit, man. Cunts roll around saying they're anxious introverts. I'm just like, don't ever say that again, bro. Don't ever think of yourself as an introvert or extrovert. It's just, why label yourself as anything, man? If you just think about introvert and extrovert, what the fuck, dude? It's like endomorph, mesomorph, ectomorph. Like, there's no point in fucking labeling yourself anything, man. Just keep rolling, dude. You know what I mean? Dudes will start saying they're endomorph, they're ectomorph, hard gainer, introverts. I'm like, is that a good thing or a bad thing? I'm not sure. You know what I mean? McGregor versus Mayweather is going to be insane, man. It's going to be insane. Usually I don't watch that shit live. I just wait for the first Facebook post to come out and say who got knocked out or who won. I'm interested to see what happens, though. Seriously. Of course I watched Clarence Kennedy. You know, my mate Thomas put me onto Clarence Kennedy years ago, and I was thinking, this cunt's a freak, man. You know what I mean? It's cool how he's getting mad recognition lately. I'm an ectomorphic introvert who has social anxiety. Like, what's that got to feel like saying that about yourself, man? Some people here will pour 100 grams up to 300 grams of pure cane sugar in a per litre of water. That's heinous, man. If you're doing some hectic marathon shit, yeah, pour 300 grams of eat your food, man. Don't be pouring 300. That's 300 grams of cane sugar in your fucking thing is like, man, no one does that. You know what I mean, bro? Unless you need it, man. I mean, what type of riding are you doing when you need 300 grams of pure sugar in a litre of water? You are who you are now. You know what I mean? You are who you are now. Right here, right now, that's who you are. Yeah, they want to put you in a box, man. They want to suppress your soul, put you in a box. That's what they want. They want to suppress you, lad. These labels are disgusting, man. Cunts walk around with labels all the time, man. Do you agree with the idea that there isn't a present, rather it's either near future or recent past? I don't even think about it, man. I like to think, you know, if I really think about what's happening right now, it seems unbelievable to me. You know, if I was stuck in the ectomorphic, introvert, extrovert, what happened 5 days ago, what's going to happen in 6 months ago, I'd be an unappreciative fuck, and it would seem normal to me, man. When you think like that, life seems normal, bro. But if you think about what's happening here, it seems unbelievable. And that gives you a sense of appreciation. It gives you a sense of humility to the whole experience, because you sit here and you really say, fuck, this is insane shit. You know what I mean? When you just appreciate now, you think of shit like you really sit there and think, this is fucking insane, man. Because it just hits you like the Matrix would hit you and think like, how have I not sat back and think, what the fuck, man? How can this be real? You know what I mean? People used to do the sugar thing, like, reminds me of when everyone started tracking macros in bodybuilding, dude, Paul, and diet was like who you are. Like, I'd know how many grams of carbohydrates Paul ate before I would know your name, and that's what I judge you off. You know what I mean? I'd be like, oh, Paul eats a lot, he's a sick cunt. It's like, dude, no one cares how much you eat. How much you eat's how much you eat. At the end of the day, what makes you feel accomplished? What makes me feel accomplished? Well, I have several things that make me feel, you know, like little stuff, man, makes me feel accomplished. Like appreciation makes me feel accomplished. Eating good food, like eating makes me feel accomplished. Sleeping makes me feel accomplished. Trying to give to other people makes me feel accomplished. Trying to be pure of heart makes me feel accomplished. You know what I mean? Real shit that's real inherent to who you are as a person. I mean, it's always there. Makes me feel accomplished. Not cracking a certain number of views, that doesn't make me feel accomplished. Praise from other people doesn't really make me feel accomplished. You know, it can briefly, but not. You know what I mean? It's the same game everybody gets stuck in. Like, your praise can only make me feel so accomplished for a brief period of time, man. You know what I mean? You're fucking kidding me, Prodigy died. This is if that's actually true, this is gonna be a fucking devastating day, dude. Where did you hear that, dude? Prodigy died. Oh my fuck, dude. New York's gonna fucking stop, man. It's actually gonna stop. How did he die, dude? Tell me he didn't get killed or something. He didn't get shot, please. Luckily, I got Mobb Deep in the Indie Pack thing, playing homage, man. Fuck, dude. That's actually tragic, dude. I was listening to Mobb Deep this morning. Sickle cell anemia, man. I remember seeing a video a few months ago when he was saying he had sickle cell anemia. Dude. That's actually so devastating, man. That's actually fucked, man. New York's gonna go off, man. He was an icon, man. R.I.P., man. He was an icon. Actual crazy, man. I mean, I guess it's stuff happens, man, but it's sad, man. You know, it's sad, but it's at the same time, it's you got to think about his life and think, man, fuck, man. The cunt lived a life, eh? You know what I mean? He lived. I'll go back and show you a little scene from the Indie Pack, dude, with Mobb Deep in it. He lived a life, man. That's how you want to fucking do it, eh? He's got a legacy. He's actually one of those dudes who have a legacy, eh? Am I going to leave the streams up after the fast? Nah. I mean, I'm not going to leave. I don't know, man, eh? I'm not going to be streaming as much after I finish fasting, brother. I've been streaming and leaving them up because, you know, I'm doing other stuff at the moment and I can't be making too many videos, man. And quite honestly, I don't really want to because it's taken away focus from other shit that I'm trying to focus on. So, you know, and plus with Ramadan, that's why I've been leaving them up, man. We'll see. You know what I mean? I'll be streaming though, don't be worried about it, but I might go back to every second day or every third day. You know? I guess it's the month of reflection, so it's an excuse to talk a lot of shit for a month. You know what I mean? What do you think about big traps, big neck look? I mean, if you want big traps and big neck, get a big traps and big neck, man. Just fucking, so any other body part, I guess, man. What's my body fat? Don't ask me my body fat, man. I don't know my body fat. I don't care about my body fat. As long as I can breathe good and do well, it's okay. I just saw the trailer for Indie Pack. Is that a random clock you have at the beginning or a particular one you chose? It's not a random clock. I shot that clock on location. It's got meaning to it. I mean, it's got meaning to it. It's not, I didn't just put the clock in there for no reason, you know what I mean? I don't even know what day it is, man, anymore, bro. Day 25. Magnus, I'm not getting angry, bro, but honestly, I don't even know what my body fat is, man. I haven't never, ever checked my body fat my whole life, man. And I wouldn't recommend it, man. I just think it's a one-way ticket to the hamster wheel of just fucking nothingness. I don't really ever get haters for being Muslim. Yeah, maybe I get some scared children. Sometimes I get some scared boys or some scared little children sometimes who are just scared. You know what I mean? Who just love to eat fucking trailer trash food. Who are like, you fucking pro-extremist or something. They say some dumb shit. But it's not. I mean, the majority of people these days, man, it's becoming increasingly, this is a good thing, man. It's becoming increasingly cool to be empathetic these days, man. You know, and increasingly cool to be understanding. You know, it might seem like it's not. It might seem like people don't understand, but you know, there's starting to be shifts everywhere in the world where people kind of see through it, man. So I've never really, you know, brief moments of people being dickheads, but not really, man. I guess, man, no one really looks at me when I walk down the street like, you're a Muslim, because like if you look at me, like I don't really scream Muslim. You know, people double take when I tell them my name. They go, your name's Abdullah, and I'm like, yeah, dude. And they're kind of like, I mean, I used to catch Ubers and dudes would be like, so you're Abdullah, and I'd be like, yeah, brother. You know what I mean? What do you mean manifest destiny, man? You mean you manifesting your own destiny, or? Not in the UK, seems like a shift in the other way. I mean, the UK's gone through a tough time right now. I mean, you're there, so you know more than me, bro. So I don't know if they're trying to make it seem like it's gone the other way in terms of people becoming more afraid of Muslims, or it actually is. So you fill us in, brother. How do people get over body dysmorphia? Well, stop identifying with your body, man. It's practice, eh? If you find yourself looking in the mirror 10 times a day, don't look in the mirror, man. If you weigh yourself in the morning every fucking day, well, stop. You know what I mean, brother? Like, there's little things that you could probably do. If you sit back and you really look at your behavior and you think about it, there's things that you can start to do every day that will remove you from that. Will remove you from identifying solely on the way you look. Like, if you're the type of cunt who gets on the fucking scale every morning, sees the number, and then immediately feels an emotional response to that number, good or bad, that's a bad thing, bro. That's a bad thing. So you got to stop doing that. If you find yourself looking in the mirror and that dictates your feeling for the next 5 minutes after, or the whole day, well, then stop doing that, man. You know, there's little things you can do, man. I think Ramadan, I don't know, does it get pushed back 10 days every year or something? Eventually it probably will. I'm a Jewish Muslim. I don't know how can you be a Jewish Muslim? Fill me in, brother, fill me in. I'm interested. It's always definitely to be, I mean, BMI is not really accurate all the time, brother. You know what I mean? If you're obese, you'll know you're obese, hey? You know what I mean? Like, but you can be clocking a high BMI and just by putting in some numbers and you can not be obese, you know what I mean? There's plenty of people out there like that. You're tall, lots of muscle mass. You can be there'll be dudes out there who are pretty lean, who have a fucking fuck ton of muscle mass, and they'd be classified as obese, you know what I mean? So, I believe in all religions. Shouts to you. Muslims don't want to kill all Jews, man. That's an incorrect statement. Muslims don't. I meet a lot of Muslims. I met a lot of Muslims, just like anybody, man. They like Jews. I met a lot of Muslims who don't like Jews. I met, you know? What fitness YouTubers are natural in your opinion? It's another question, brother, I don't even think about, man, because it doesn't matter, does it, man? Does it matter who's natural or not, man? We don't want to get back into the stage where that's something we ask ourselves, who's natural or not. It's irrelevant, you know what I mean? Like, there might be little bits of time where you have to, like if you were going to buy a program off some dude and you wanted to think that and see if you wanted to debate in your mind whether it's natural or not and was worth buying, yeah, that's a valid time. But just to know someone's natural for the sake of it, I don't really know if it's kind of pointless, man. Is Joey Delaney natty? See, these questions, brother, man, they're stupid. Vince, bro, I love you, man, but asking me if Joey Delaney's natty is a stupid fucking question, because number one, it's an irrelevant question, and number two, obviously, I'm going to say it's natural, you know what I mean? But I don't even want to get to the point where I have to say that, man. It shouldn't even be a question. AFL or NRL? NFL, brother. NRL. If I'm going to watch one, to be NRL. Advice for new vegans. It depends on your situation, I guess, but it's kind of like, advice for new vegans is like, it's not really, there's no real advice. It's like, you just continue your life. It's not that big of a deal, you know what I mean? Like, my advice is that every time you feel like moving your hand back to where it was before on the supermarket shelf, you move it 2 steps to the left, you know what I mean? Like, that's all it is, man. If I'm going to give you an advice, my advice would be just always, try and understand why you made the switch, and just make sure it's a good why. That you've kind of understand how you came to this conclusion. This was the right move for you. Yeah, you should, because ain't no such thing as halfway crooks, man. Shout out, R.I.P., man. Is Joey Carb strong natty, man? Nah, bro, Joey's not natty, man. The day it comes that people start asking me, Joey Carb, if dudes, when they start asking this shit, I'm gonna blow my head off, man. It gets to the point now where, like, dudes question your natty status, like, if you dumbbell curl, you know what I mean, dude? They question it if you dumbbell curl, like, the 30 fucking pound dumbbells or something. And I've never met anybody who's trained for more than 6 years in the weight room who's not a pre-anxious, ectomorphic hard gainer mentality, who's on Xanax, who questions this shit, you know what I mean? Or who goes around asking people they're natty. It's always like the dude who's got no results after 2 years of just eating broccoli and carrots, and it's just like, yo, you're not natty, man, because you look better than me, eh? Like, as cliche as that sounds, man, it's just like, that's always the type of cunt who asks that shit. I'm not hating, mate. I'm not hating on the small-minded folks, man. If they're watching and I just want to let them know that that's the kind of behaviour they partake in, man. Bro, plenty of people know the 5,000 calorie struggle, man. There's plenty of dudes out there who have to eat a lot of fucking food, man. You know what I mean? Actually, there's a lot of people out there who think they eat a lot of food, but they don't even really know how much food they're eating. You know what I mean? But there's plenty of dudes out there who have to eat a lot of food to gain weight, man, or to progress in the gym, eh? It's one of those things where hunger is trainable, mode. The more you eat and the more you do that for a long time, you can get used to it, man. I'm 6'6", bro, 18. That's fucking hectic, man. You probably have to eat a lot of food, man. I ride my bike every day for work. Tom Stone, what the fuck? Are you talking about... yeah, stone. I don't even know what stone is, the conversion for stone is, but you're obviously from the UK, eh? That's a UK conversion. 260. Okay, you're a big dog, bro. Big dog, lad. You're in the UK, so you're using kgs, eh? 260 fucking kg. Yeah, man. I heard Liquid Man wasn't full natty either, bro. We're all not natty, man. We're all not natty, eh? Me, Liquid Man, Joey Carbstrong, the whole team, bro. The whole squad, man. You know what I mean? Trust me, it's kind of funny, man, eh? How many calories do you get on a work day, Abdul? I don't even know, man. I just eat. I go to bed, I eat till I feel disgusting, and I sleep. You know what I mean? We're all microdosing, bro. You know, we're all microdosing. It's like 575, yeah. 260 is about 575, I think, man. Shredded for life, eh? Bro, if I got on gear, man, I'll tell you what, man, I'd be at the Chinese restaurant every day. I'd be so trend up that I'd just be eating Chinese. I'd be, mate, you'd see me eating 50 dumplings for dinner every day of the week, man. The only reason I'd get on the gear is so that I could travel, train less, and eat more. And just be eating every single culture's food on the planet, I'd be eating it full time. I microdose mushrooms mixed with the AA. I can't stay away from the drama, eh? Fuck my life. Yeah, bro. I mean, you got to, man. That's an issue you got. If you can't stay away from the drama, you got an issue, bro, because there's nothing else more important to you. You got to think, bro, like, why is it important to you to get distracted with this shit? Like, isn't there better shit you could be focusing your time on, brother? Like, drama might give you, like, it might be cool, but, like, there should be something more important to you to go do than watch drama, man. You know, there should be, man. And I'd hope for you and hope for everybody who gets involved in this shit that you would sit there and just think, like, aren't I meant to be doing something more than this? Did Tori beat me up the fucking climb? Yeah, man, she probably could, man. The girl's fit as fuck. You know what I mean? It is what it is, man. Plenty of cunts beat me up the climb every day, brother. I ain't in no war with anybody, man. Fuck, man, blocking this cunt. Hey, realise, bro, I think you're a low-key hater, bro. Mr. Betty, I'm blocking your ass too. I hate fucking... Don't be caps locking shit, dude. No caps lock, it's too early. No caps, man. The caps is a one-way ticket. They're blocked. Thanks for replying. I'll reply to you, bro. I mean, just don't, you know, you need help. Like, the fact that you even asked me that question, dude, I feel sorry for you. You know what I mean? Because I can only imagine what you're doing with your time, and I don't think it's a good thing, man, that you asked me that question, to be quite honest with you. Like, I want to get inside your head, and I'm curious to why you'd ask me that question, man. You're operating at level 2 right now, dude, when you could be operating at level 10. I do have an invite code, bro. I do. Hit me up on Facebook. I'll send it to you, man. Stream's always anabolic, man. Swift policing, eh? Yeah, I mean, the caps lock's just it's a policing thing. Yeah, real eyes, real shit. Yeah. Man, you ain't no real eyes, real shit, because you're not on the real shit, man. Ask me stupid fucking questions. Caps lock's real triggering, dude. It's very triggering, man. Because you read it, I read it in my mind with it with a caps lock, like with a caps lock tone, just like, fuck, man. Like, he's yelling at me right now. Caps lock is yelling. It's actually, yeah, I'm feeling amazing, man. I'm feeling clean. I'm feeling youthful. I feel great. I don't see how you could have bad health problems being a vegan, man. Well, you can have bad health problems doing any diet. You know what I mean? I could be just fucking eating, you know, like, imagine I could be a vegan just eating white rice and broccoli all day. I'd probably get deficient in something. You know what I mean? So there's always shit, man. There's, you know, you can be unhealthy on any diet. It's irrespective if you're vegan or not. So I don't think it's a reason to stop. There's probably a lot of stuff that person could have done before they gave up the vegan diet to get healthy. What do I think of Bitcoin? I'm a fan of Bitcoin. I should probably invest in some Bitcoin. You know what I mean? I'm a Star Wars fan. Don't be deleting Realize's messages, Cam, until I see him. Yeah, Bitcoin, man. Yeah, Bitcoin, lad. Just timed him out, yeah. What did he say? Cunt's a hater, man. Cunt's a hater. You can eat whatever you want during Ramadan, man. It's just got to before the sun dawn breaks, and after the sun goes down, man. There's timing. So for that period of time, wherever you are in the world, you're not allowed to eat. So for dudes in the UK, that's a big fucking fasting window. For people like here in Australia, it's not that big. Do some people not? You're not allowed to drink water. You're not allowed to do anything. You're not allowed to smoke. You're not allowed to drink no coffee. You can't. Nah. There's nothing, man. Nothing touches those lips, man. No sex, correct, there's no sex. Nothing, man. It's purifying technique. Straight getting purified, man. You're allowed to sleep with a pillow, bro. No one be doing no caps lock, seriously. If you got an important question, it's just question, you know, no caps lock, man. My ears hurt when I see the caps lock. No, Jim, you're allowed to train. Of course you can train, man. I train. Even if you weren't allowed to train, I'd still train. You know what I mean? I'm not training for nobody, man. No wanking, nothing. I mean, obviously you can't, you know, like, why not have sex but wank? It's weird. You know what I mean? Last time I passed through the stream, there weren't so many rules, bro. Hey, it's not that many. It's the same rules there were before. You can't eat. You can't drink. You can't have sex. You know, like. When's the Indie Pack film out? I've got no idea. Fucking. Honestly, I got no idea. It's a few months away. It's a few months ago. Where you are in the world? We might, if we're in Melbourne, if you're in Melbourne, we probably book out a cinema and play in the cinema. Probably I'll pay for the cinema with Uber money, man. I just want to have photos. Me, Jess, Tamas, Eddie. I just want to be out the front taking photos at the front of the cinema. It's like, if no one's gonna put your thing in the cinema, you put it in yourself in the cinema. You know what I mean? I almost want to go full retard on this and make everything free about it, man. You know what I mean? Because there's bits in it that I don't have the funding to compose music. Okay, no one's giving me no money to compose music. There's music in there that I want, and I'm hell bent on fucking having, and I'm not paying for rights for it, because you can't pay the rights to Sergeant Mackenzie's song fucking from 1946. That would probably cost $2 billion. I can't pay rights to, Apostles Warning, like Mobb Deep, R.I.P. I can't pay for that. So I'm considering going full retard, booking out the cinema, put it in the cinema, book it out, have a cinema block party, and then just chucking it on YouTube and just saying, fuck it, let's go. But if I did that, I would hope that the people would share it and like it and really try and get as much exposure as they could, man, because then, you know what I mean? Like, if it just got 2,000 views, it'd be like, dude, we just spent like fucking $8,000, booked out at cinema, got 2,000 views, obviously it wouldn't be pointless, man, because it'd be the sickest experience ever, but I really would want it to hit further than just a regular video, you know what I mean? You should come to Australia's a beautiful thing, man. My friend's on a keto diet. What's your thoughts on that? I'm not a fan of keto. I don't think it's the most efficient way to live your life on keto, man. I think it's a bit restrictive. It can be restrictive and it can't be. Like, you can easily eat keto full time if you want, that's what you want to do. But I mean, I feel like glucose is the natural way, man. It's the natural way. But I've done keto before, brother, and I tell you what, the best way to know that you don't want to do keto is to do keto. You can't just hear me say don't do keto and you don't do it. If you feel like doing it, regardless of what anybody says, try it out. You're not gonna be foggy, man. Because plenty of people go to keto and they operate fine after doing the keto. Obviously, the first couple of days you try and do keto, it's gonna be weird. You know what I mean? But you get used to it, man. Your body's a phenomenal machine, man. Whatever you feed it, it gets used to it, man. No chandelier. There's no chandelier in the new household, man. Kyle, where you at? You in Australia? You doing Uber in Australia? I'm blessed, brother. You got to remember that. So my delivery's flowing quick. How many hours of sleep do I get? I'm not sure, man. I just wake up. I go to bed around 9 o'clock. Wake up. It's 2:45. Brisbane City. In Melbourne, brother, it's quick. Like, I might do on average, if I do, I don't really have to wait, man. It's actually really good. It's really busy this time of year because exams, uni students, international students, lunchtime. So I might do 3 or 4 an hour on average. I might do 4. If it's a good hour, I do 4. Average hour, I do 3. Slow hour, I might do 2. I've noticed some bike riders here drinking coffee instead of eating. People drink coffee, man. Coffee, it's not the best thing for you. I definitely think life without coffee is probably better for you. And I would hope that if you don't drink coffee, you shouldn't start drinking coffee. But, I mean, there's a big coffee phobe movement, and it's kind of unwarranted. You know, obviously coffee can suppress your appetite. It shouldn't be abused like that. I would never want to ever drink coffee with the intention to suppress my appetite. I don't think that's good. Raw power, I don't answer those questions anymore, man. I've said what I had to say, that's it, you know what I mean? Shout out to all the caffeine people out there. I love you, man. I'm a part of your team. I drank coffee to be indie, now I'm caught in the trap. Caffeine's super addictive. It's one of the most addictive. I think it's just fucking hell bad, man. It's one of the most addictive drugs out there, you know, so it's readily available to us every day of the week, you know. Just it's normal, eh? Raw power, man. You know, bro. I mean, just check the channel, lad. It's like the second video, man. I would legit be scared to quit coffee at this point. Shit's gone with me until I'm off this ride, yeah. I think, man, it's good though, dude, if you're doing fuck all, man, there's opportunities sometimes to not drink coffee. Like, if you're not partaking in a regular day, like some days, man, I've had days before where I've just sat and done fuck all. Like, I'm gonna relax and do nothing, just sit in my track pants and maybe go for a little walk, talk to some people. There's no need to drink coffee. That's a good day to stop drinking a coffee, you know what I mean? I don't ever binge eat. No. Everything I put in my mouth is because I want to put it in my mouth. Even if it's a lot of food, I'm okay with that. But I'm choosing to put it in my mouth. I never feel like I'm out of control. That's a big thing, you know what I mean? I would never want to do that, you know? There's definitely times I eat too much, but I'm always sitting there saying, I'm probably going to eat too much. This is probably too much, but I still sit there and say, I want to eat it though, so I'm going to eat it. I don't think that's binge eating, man. I think binge eating's like, you're like crying and eating and you're out of control and like, I don't know, man. I don't know what's happening, man. You know, someone fill me in what it's like. Cameron, good to see you, lad. I think it'd be terrible to be a binge eater and be a slave to the food, man. You know, food's meant to promote life, man. When it starts decreasing, quality of life is fucked up.